EA Sports coverage of the NFL has us at the foot of the Rockies, just west of downtown Denver at Empower Field at Mile High. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the Cincinnati Bengals and the Denver Broncos. Set to go now in Week 6 of the NFL season, and we are underway on EA Sports. And to no one's surprise here in Denver, that'll carry through the back of the end zone for a touchback. Coming out with a jumbo package to start the drive. First carry here from Joe Mixon. And right away, they're going to stack him up right at the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain on the game's first play. And it's second down now. You don't see that a ton, do you? Where the cornerback coming over to the middle of the field to make a run tackle.
That's someone with a ton of confidence to feel like nothing is pressuring him on his side of the field. Sees that the ball's moved to the middle and just sprints over there to help out. He ends up getting the tackle. Well played.
On second down, Burrow. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Alexander Johnson. And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Bronco defense has a touchdown. For the extra point. And the defense could not have written a much better script than that first drive, pick six.
The offense never got a chance to really get oiled up there, did they? But the defense, they certainly got in gear. What a big-time play and a great way for them to start.
And now the offense, they've got to turn things around and figure this out because your backs are...
Yeah, usually when you're starting the game, getting the ball, 0-0 is the only score you're worried about. Now the second time you get it, you're already down a touchdown.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Bengals drive about to get going. Here's Joe Mixon as they start on the ground. And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there.
Yeah, I don't know if it's exactly a win-win, but if you're on offense, you'll take that kind of a run, all right? It was kind of stacked up, found a little bit of yardage, and frankly, they're pretty close to staying on schedule on offense. The playbook is still open for the coordinator.
Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28. From the shotgun, it's Burrow. He'll get this into the hands of Van Jefferson. And he'll be tackled right on the chalk of the 45. It's a pickup of 17 and a first down.
First down.
Well, remember, they tried to give him the ball and let him run on the last play, but I think the light bulb went off in their play caller's mind, and this time they get it to him the more conventional way, and it's much more successful as well.
And he's got it across midfield and into Denver territory. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
A 6-yard pickup.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off by Justin Simmons. And his guys are going to take over at the 34-yard line. CD, I know it's just his second year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape, he's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, second year, as you noted, on-the-job training, so he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. They'll run. This is Melvin Gordon. And he'll work this one up to about the 38. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be second down.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
Second and 5.
After the pickup of 5, here's second and 5. They'll run for the first time with Phillip Lindsay. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. No gain on the play there, so they're left with a 3rd down and 6.
It's 3rd down and 6.
They'll fake the handoff. Now Rudolph. The Bengal pressure gets him that time. Down he goes.
Sacked.
Oh, my goodness. Was that a defensive back that got to him with the pressure?
Oh, look at the former defensive back. You're all smiles up here.
I hope everybody can hear my smile on that play.
And here now the punter, Martin, booming this one away. It'll be called just a 22-yard punt. Certainly not what he wanted. And the Bengals will take over here, 1st and 10. The Bengals drive about to get going. And job one here, Charles, just keep possession of the football. 2 drives, 2 turnovers to this point.
You're exactly right, Doctor. Hippocratic oath. First, do no harm. And right now, they're harming themselves on offense.
I like that. No one is mistaking me for a doctor, though. But thank you, Dr. Davis. And he'll be taken down just shy of midfield. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
A nice run here early on. It doesn't take a great play caller to realize you want to establish a guy of his caliber with runs like this early because they will pay dividends as the game progresses.
Now Burrow to throw on 2nd down. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. That one good for a 1st down pickup of 18 yards.
1st down.
Well, that certainly has to feel good. And it's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here. And the end result there, nice 1st down. Drive keeps moving.
So a 1st and 10 now in Denver territory. Down at the 33. Burrow going to give this to Mixon. Working his way for a gain of 7 to the 26.
Joe Mixon, the ball carrier.
The success there, Charles, coming on the outside of the field, the ground game. Curious to see if that continues as we progress.
Yeah, we often talk about a variety in play calling and usually between run and pass. But in this case, with strictly the run game, you can be creative there as well. Run it inside, run it outside, keep the defense off balance.
And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain that time as it's going to leave him with a 3rd and about 3 to go.
Gain on the play. And it brings up 3rd down.
Burrow on 3rd down. Got an open man finding Jefferson. And he will have the 1st down across the 20 to the 19-yard line.
It's a gain of 6.
They get 6 on the pickup there as the drive will continue. So here's a 1st and 10 now down inside the 20. They go back to the ground now with Mixon. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. It's Kareem Jackson making the play defensively.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain considering the blitz that they just had against them.
Ball at the 14 for 2nd and 5. Now Joe Mixon. And this time not as successful as he'll get back to the line of scrimmage and no more. They'll say no gain on the play there, and now it'll be 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down.
Burrow going to fake to mix it and now look to throw. Got a man open. It's Ross. And he will have the 1st down inside the 10 to the 9-yard line.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he will take it on in for a Bengals touchdown. T.J. Logan, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Bengals are an extra point away from tying up this football game. It's up and good. So these teams match touchdowns here in the 1st quarter, and we're tied 7-7.
Matt Gay set to kick off.
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And a short kick taken at about the 16. A lane opens here. He's past the 30.
The Broncos take over 1st and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
Denver offense at the line, ready to go. And the last drive, their 1st drive, 3 and out. What changes here, if anything?
I think it's making sure the guys that you trust the most with the ball, the biggest playmakers you have, that they touch it on this possession to try and get things moving.
So get it to the horses.
Without a doubt. They're the ones that typically end up in the end zone.
2nd quarter about to begin from Denver. It's the Broncos in possession of the football as they've got it with a 2nd and 10. These two teams all tied after 1. So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. They'll keep it on the ground. This time it's Gordon. And here's another tackle made at the line. So they're converging well on the football now.
He's brought down.
Calling no gain on the run there, and now they'll be looking at a 3rd down.
It's 3rd and 10.
Two runs for a net gain of nothing. Now here's 3rd and 10. Here's Rudolph off play action. Oh, he'll air this one deep for Judy. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down.
That's an excellent job right there on 3rd down. Like any defense, you never want to let them get anything started, and that would have been a 1st down. Instead, you saw the contact on time, no penalty, and before this drive could get wings, it's 4th down.
It'll be a 44-yard punt. The return goes for 8, and out will come the offense as they take over. The Bengals drive about to get going. The last possession, these guys were able to tie the game with a touchdown, and now they'll have a chance to move out in front.
Yeah, let's give a big assist to the defense who got the ball back. The special teams went out there and handled things. They've got it. They've got momentum. I know they're eager to get out there and put it on display.
4 yards.
Well, on every play call, you realize it's not going to go for a touchdown, so a lot of your calls are setting things up for maybe later in the game, trying to establish the inside run with toughness now. hopefully get to the perimeter later. And let's face it, you could do worse than a 4-yard run on first down.
And now Burrow going to be intercepted yet again. He's picked off near his own 48. And a super return as he gets us all the way down inside the 25-yard line.
Second down pass.
Oh, man, Brandon, not a real good throw that time. He looked like he tried to put a little too much air under this one, and it turned into a floater. And defensively, this is a dream. He could have fair caught that one. That was way too easy.
On 1st and 10, it's Lindsey. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
Defensively, we always know that he is tough in run support, and I think the way that he gets there is he understands what an offense is going to do before the ball's even snapped. A great job of scouting prior to the game, then reading, reacting, and taking the right path to the ball carrier.
On 2nd down now, it's Gordon, and he is going to be close to a first down as the tackle made at the Bengals' 14. That's going to be a 6-yard gain. It leaves him with 3rd down and just a yard to go.
6 brings up 3rd and 1.
Sometimes I need a check, not just sneakers, but the ones that make you watch your step. Change name, I like your respect. Monday morning when I 19
They'll try and run for it with Lindsey, and he will have the first down before he's tackled at the 12. 2 yards and able to get the first down in the process.
1st and 10 at the 12-yard line.
From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. On 1st down, right back to Lindsey. And he'll take this one inside the 10, down to the 8. A gain of 3, 2nd down.
Looks like they're establishing a pretty good pattern here because they've been very heavy in the running game on the last 4 plays.
Yeah, you took the words right out of my mouth. So far, 4 plays in this drive, all 4 on the ground. This will be caught at about the 6. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. Give him 3 on the play, and that's going to bring up a 3rd down. On 3rd down, here's Lindsey. And he'll get blown up behind the line of scrimmage. Back at the 6. A loss of a yard, and it brings up 4th.
This defense has really flown around in the first half. They've gotten to the ball carrier before they can really get started. Offense got to come up with something else in order to try and get this running game going.
That drive took him inside the 10. Good job defensively to hold him to 3.
Yeah, I like how you did that. Give a little tip of the cap to the stop troops there because they didn't give up a touchdown in that situation, right? Made them kick the field goal. And yeah, points went against them, but that feels a whole lot better running off the field.
And this carries into the end zone. And tackled at the 21-yard line, so a net negative there of 4 yards.
21-yard line.
The Bengals drive about to get going. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack them here. Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10. Out of the shotgun, they run with Mixon. 9 yards, and that leaves them just short, so it'll be 3rd and less than a yard.
Even though they gave up more than they wanted to on that play, it actually illustrates how well they bottled them up throughout the game because that was his longest run of this contest.
A nickel set defensively for the Broncos here on 3rd down. They give to Mixon to try to pick it up. And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line. They'll get 14 on that one. Good for a Bengal first down.
Brandon, what were they thinking on defense there? That looked like they were playing for the pass. That was 3rd and short. Yeah, it was an easy pickup because they handed it to him. That was way too easy.
Just looked like absolute confusion defensively. Not sure why they were in that set.
Yeah, I'd say you ought to have a few men in the box there.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 10-7, our score. A reminder coming up just a few minutes from now. We'll send you to Jonathan Coachman and our crew in Orlando. Coach will have a look back at some of the stats and scores from yesterday's action. And he'll fight his way forward to about the 48-yard line.
Tackle made at his
3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
They'll run here with Mixon. A 1-yard gain there following the 3-yard pickup on first down.
By Alexander Johnson.
On 3rd down, Burrow. He's going to have the hook up to Ross. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. They'll get 14 on that one. Good for a Bengal first down.
Bengals.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Now it's Burrow. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
Normally you think the tight end's going to be able to catch the football and handle that contact, but in this case, maybe a little too much target to hit. That one was timed well, incomplete.
Line of scrimmage, again the 37 as they line up 2nd and 10. From the gun, a give to Mixon. And this will go as a gain of 7 as he gets it to the 30-yard line.
Well, this play sequence was really kind of called in reverse. Incomplete pass on 1st and 10. Nice run on 2nd and 10 when probably everyone was expecting him to throw the football. Now, if you're the defense, what are they going to do on 3rd down? You're a little off balance.
That's going to be caught. And all the way to the 2-yard line there before crossing over out of bounds. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. So it's 1st and goal and a great opportunity to get that lead back before the break. They'll try to run this one in. And he gets halfway there down to the 1-yard line. Now the Bengals going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in this first half of action. They come out with 1 back and 3 tight ends. And they'll employ the jumbo set now on 2nd and 1. Here's a run with Mixon, and he takes it into the end zone. Touchdown, Bengals. Joe Mixon, as the first half is winding down, and the Bengals are going to jump back in front. A 1-yard run on 1st down, another one on 2nd. It might not do much for the yards per carry average, but it gets them 6 points.
And at contract time, you want to show touchdowns scored way more than you want to show yards per carry.
Set to kick off.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. On the return, Tremont Smith. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
The Broncos take over first at their own 30-yard line.
The Broncos Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7 at the 33-yard line.
On 2nd and 7, Rudolph forced out to his left. And he's going to keep it here. And he'll go out of bounds, it looks like, right at the 40. 7 yards on the play, and the Broncos are going to have a new set of downs.
1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
They'll run on 1st down. It's Lindsey. And this will go as a short gain on what will be the final act of this first half. So we've reached halftime here in a 4-point game. As now we send you out to Orlando and hook back up with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports Halftime Report. It'll be the Broncos getting the football first in this second half as they trail, and we are back underway. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. Denver offense at the line, ready to go. They're down here, but very much in this game. What's the tonality of a coach's talk when a game is within striking distance like this at intermission?
Typically, what they're doing is emphasizing the things that went well in the first half and wanting more of that. Sure, you've got to go over some of the errors and clean up some things because there's a reason you're down. But overall, I think they want to stay positive, stay up with this team. We're just starting the second half, and we've got the football. Let's go ahead and punch it in, and we'll take it from there.
See how that recipe works. And he'll get this up only to about the 33. And he got half of what he needed there, 2 yards. And it'll bring up a 3rd and 2 more.
And 2.
This is Gordon as they go to it again. And he will be very close to a first down, but I see the closed fist of the referee, and that means 4th down. Just a 2-yard pickup, and that should necessitate a call for the punt team here on 4th down. And in their own territory, needing only a few inches, they're going to line up to go for this thing on 4th down. They're going to run. This is Gordon. And he's got the first before he's brought down at the 39-yard line. They only needed a few inches, but still some anxious moments there, but they do convert on 4th.
At the 39-yard line.
The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on 1st down. A run with Lindsey out of the gun. Oh, he's got some breathing room. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. Give him 14 yards there and a Denver 1st down. All runs on this drive so far. It's 1st and 10. They'll run. It's Lindsey. And he stopped immediately there. Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down.
Right at the line of scrimmage.
As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense, linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
Here's 2nd and 10. Play action. It's Rudolph. Oh, he'll air this one deep for Judy. And oh, not only did he drop it, he dropped it in the end zone.
Incomplete.
Credit the secondary and credit the defensive game plan. They've been in his hip pocket all game long. They understood coming in that he was a big-time receiver.
Now play number 7 of the drive as they're looking at a 3rd and 10. From the gun, here's Rudolph. Pressure, and he's going to be taken down. They sack him back right around the 44. Sam Hubbard drops him for a loss of 10, and it's going to be 4th and long. Here's Sam Martin now as he's on to punt for Denver. 46 on his first kick, this one in that neighborhood as well. And this will pin him back deep. That's going to kick out of bounds right at about the 7-yard line.
7-yard.
Let's go old school there. That's absolutely a great coffin corner punt. Someone's put some time in working on that, hasn't it?
Seems like every year these guys get better and better. It's amazing how they can command that football through the air.
Yeah, they used to actually practice with hula hoops where they place them and try and put them there. Now a lot of guys use barrels on the sidelines to try and put the football in one.
The drive will commence with a run by Mixon. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
Sometimes that's a danger of putting that jumbo set out there. You just get a lot of bodies massed in one location. You could wind up with 18, 20, maybe even all 22 in the box, and there's nowhere to run the football.
So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12. Again, it's Mixon. Looking to find a lane, but he can't. Reined in at the line of scrimmage. Calling no gain there, and now they're looking at a 3rd and 13.
And it's 3rd down.
Now Burrow down around his goal line. Complete to his tight end Sample. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 20. They were looking for a cushion from that end zone. He gave it to him. 15 big yards.
Cincinnati.
So the previous play, a big help, as now they'll have it 1st and 10 up at the 20. This is Mixon. He is taken down at the 21 after a short gain of 2.
They know that old expression, it's not my night. It hasn't been his so far. I don't know if the legs are a little bit heavy. Sometimes having to hang out all day and play doesn't exactly play to your advantage, but it's been a tough go for him.
And every time he looks up, somebody's there defensively. That was the same case on that play. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. Off the play fake. Here's Burrow. He'll buy some time right. Got an open man. That's C.J. Uzomah. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains. 3 tight ends in the ball game here on 1st and 10. It's Mixon on the counter. And if there was a lane there, it closed up quickly as he stopped for no gain. 2nd down. His carries tonight, they're getting up there, so maybe one of those every now and then is understandable.
I would agree with that. Understandable every now and then. Sometimes you come back and you fake it to him and go play action. But other times you say, okay, they got him on that one. We'll come back to him in another carry.
2nd and 10 now. 3rd quarter action in Denver. From the shotgun, Joe Burrow. And this is going to be another 1st down as they'll make the tackle at the Broncos' 43. It's a pickup of 17 and a 1st down.
But one of the ways the quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field. And here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
Mixon with a 1st down carry. He's got a 1st down and more inside the 30. And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. And this is going to get out of bounds through the end zone, and that will go as a turnover as the defense will get it at the 20-yard line. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. And a tight game after punting last time. See if they can get something going on this drive.
As they head to the field now, with the game this close, You've got to feel there's a sense of urgency for them going on offense right now. But they have to do it without letting panic creep in and affect their play.
Finding the open man, and that's Tim Patrick. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. That's a good chunk of yardage. It's going to be canceled out.
And we always talk about hidden yardage in a game. That's going to count as that because now it doesn't go on the books, but now they have to make that up again, don't they?
And that is going to do it for this third quarter of action. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Out of the gun, Rudolph. Rudolph loses the football. It's out. Fortunate to get that football back because trailing here in the second half, last thing they needed was to lose the possession.
And the word I think of here is opportunity because it could have been lost there, their chance to score points. But the opportunity for the defense was to go ahead and really close this game down if they were able to get possession.
And he's unable to grab it. Thought he might have had position, couldn't hold on, third down. From his end zone, Rudolph on third and long. He'll let this go deep for Sutton. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the former first-rounder Trey Waynes. And his crew will take over at their own 45-yard line.
At their own 45-yard line.
The Bengals drive about to get going. Another important fourth quarter series coming up. That last INT helping to maintain their slim advantage. Here's Joe Mixon as they start on the ground. And a minimal gain here as he's up to about the 47-yard line.
Chubb on the tackle.
Well, Brandon, pace comes into play now because they've got the advantage. They've got the football, but they've got to be very careful about what speed they're going to play. You know, my music teacher back in New Paltz, Mrs. Bythema Bagley, used to say, don't go prestissimo when you really want to go largo. And what she meant by that is don't go too fast when you really want to go at a nice, slow, deliberate pace.
I am speechless. I am without speech. On second down, here's Burrow. He finds his running back, Mixon. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. 11 yards there, first down.
First down, Bengals.
First down, Mixon. And he'll take it inside the 40 to the 39-yard line. Give him 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7. Well, with the fumble he had earlier, we know how key keeping the football is here. That fumble earlier probably at the forefront of his mind. Just hold on to this thing.
It's also at the forefront of the mind of the guys who are trying to get the ball from him. And since they've seen him drop it on the ground before, they're doing everything possible to have him do it again. They need that turnover.
Play action. It's Burrow. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's third down.
And that's one of those plays where it's hard to keep 2 eyes on the football when you know the contact's coming, let alone getting 2 hands around it, hugging it to your body, and absorbing the hit. Even for those big tight ends who you would think could absorb that contact.
He gets this in the hands of Mixon. And he can only manage to take this thing to the 38, well shy of the first down. They'll get only a yard out of that, and it'll bring up 4th down. So on 4th down, out trots the kicker in a big spot here. This officially a 55-yard attempt. And he has got it. from 55 yards away. That was never in doubt. From a defensive perspective, though, I think maybe they're saying, hey, we did what we needed to do, kept this a one-score game.
Yeah, without a doubt, because they were able to bleed some time off the clock, right? Put themselves in a good position, but it's not out of reach yet, okay? Being able to hold them to a field goal means that they do have a chance to come back and win this game.
The 25-yard line. The Broncos take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Denver offense at the line, ready to go. And that last turnover could have proven more costly, but their defense only gave up 3. But now answering with a field goal doesn't do them much on this drive. They need to try and find the end zone. Brought down by the cornerback, William Jackson.
He's brought down.
He continues to struggle to find a crease to break off a big one, and might need to just put that aside and just try and ram his way forward and get what he can.
Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28.
57 to Mike. 57 to Mike. And we heavy on the edges. Heavy on the edges. Watch out. Watch out. Watch out. Watch out.
They keep it on the ground. Again, Gordon. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Officially no gain on the play. 3rd and 8.
On the play. It's now 3rd and 8.
The Broncos on 3rd down. It's been a problem. Just 1 for 7 thus far. This is 3rd and 8. They run it here with Gordon. And he's going to have the 1st down, yardage to the 35. 8 yards, 1st down as they're able to convert.
There are a lot of different formulas to winning football, but one constant over the years, winning on 3rd down. That pickup there was big because they had struggled throughout this one.
So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. They'll try the air now. Here's Rudolph, eluding the pressure right. And his throw here's incomplete. Philip Lindsay, the intended target. And now it's 2nd down.
They certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 35. Shotgun snap and a give to Lindsay. He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead. The Broncos on 3rd down. They've struggled to the tune of 2 for 8 so far. This is 3rd and 7. Shotgun snap for Rudolph. Got a man complete. It's Hamler. And he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. His first catch, and it's a pretty big one. They get the conversion on 3rd down.
4-yard line.
The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's 1st and 10. Here's Lindsay. Now the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down.
That's a strong pickup right there on 1st down. And as this drive goes on, we're seeing an offensive line and running game imposing its will.
36-yard line.
Eight yards the gain on that last run. Here's 2nd and a couple. They'll go again with Lindsay. And this time not quite to the 30. It'll be down at the 31-yard line. 4 yards the pickup, 1st down. 4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes. And we've got a 1-score game.
Circle round twice for the encore. If you know, you know.
So it's Bronco football as we get your reset here. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over.
Let's put that team on the clock. Hey, check Mike 56. 19. Watch the slant. Check 3. 18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal.
On 1st and 10, it's Lindsay. A gain of 4 last play. They double that here and get 8.
I like the call there because that was one to take time off the clock and get them closer to getting out of here with a W. In the mind of the play caller, all you want to hear is tick, tick, tick.
Eight yards the tally on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 2. Now a 10th carry for Melvin Gordon. And this won't be enough to pick up the first. A gain of 2, 3rd and 1.
He was taken down at the 22-yard line.
They'll keep it on the ground. It's Gordon. And he'll have the first down, getting this one to the 14-yard line. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts, as they'll get a chance to talk it over after picking up the first down. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. From the red zone now, Rudolph. Able to get this to Gordon. And he'll get it here to the 10-yard line. They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down. 2nd and 6 from the 10.
At the 10-yard line.
On the delayed handoff, this is Gordon. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Now the Broncos going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds left to go in the game. Back to throw. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked up by Jesse Bates. And they will finally put an end to the return, but not until he takes it back all the way inside the 10-yard line.
They'll take over.
This was almost what I've heard referred to as a pick 12.
Pick 12, explain.
Well, you're talking about the 6 that they were trying to get.
Because they were so close to the end zone.
And now the 6 going the other direction. So when you take a look at teams on the march, they're in the red zone. Then after the interception, and it took a touchdown-saving tackle to keep it from going all the way.
That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and goal at the 8-yard line.
Now it looks like he'll throw here. This will be caught just inside the 10. And he will take it on in for a Bengals touchdown.
Cincinnati.
John Ross, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Bengals use the short field to their advantage as they cash in for 6.
Bengals 24.
Extra point by Gay is up and good. And the lead now up to 14. Following the touchdown, here's Gay to kick it away. Here's Smith to return it. Oh, a good-looking return set up here. And a good effort on the return there. Gets him across the 30, up to the 33. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. This is just an exercise in futility. Do you even bother running a play here offensively?
I wouldn't, because now is not going to erase what's happened during the game. So after it's over, you're going to go to the film, find out where the game was really lost. But this is not a situation now where you're going to make up for anything.
We'll see what they do here. One last throw here for Rudolph. Now a desperation throw deep, and that's caught inside the 35. And he takes it all the way down to the 28-yard line. So this one in the win column now for the Cincinnati Bengals. And they were really helped by their defense, forcing 3 turnovers.
I think what we saw in this one today